students, a very hearty welcome to my channel. In today's class, we are going to discuss some infix and postfix expressions. So let us just move on. So we are going to solve some questions which are based on, firstly, infix to postfix conversion, and second is evaluation of postfix expressions. So when we talk about infix to postfix conversions, three things come into our mind. Types of expressions. One is infix, one is prefix, and one is postfix. So if you have not already watched my previous video on this, link I have inserted in the description. Please check the description and watch that video first. Then you will be able to understand what we are doing over here. So infix expressions are of this form, a plus b. Prefix expressions are of this form and postfix expressions are of this form. So it is very easy to evaluate statements in the postfix form. Excuse me. So this is very easy to execute or write programs for evaluating expressions which are in the postfix form. So we are going to see some questions here. You can see over here the very first one, that is translate. Let me increase the size thickness of my stylus. Yes. So the first is translate following infix expression into its equivalent postfix expression. Although the answer is given, but we will first solve this. So this is the infix expression. I am going to just copy this infix expression. Now there are multiple ways, there are two ways of converting infix expression into postfix. First is using the simple method and another is using the stack method. So first I am going to demonstrate this using the simple method. So here you can see that this is an infix expression with operators on both sides, either sides of, operands on either sides of the operator. So let us start with this statement first. So over here, I am going to rewrite it. So this is my expression, and now in this expression, as you know, we will be following the operator precedence. That is priority of operators. So we first start with the brackets. Okay, so we have two brackets here. We have a bracket here, we have a bracket here. So we will start with the innermost brackets first. So first we will start with this one. Then we will do this one. So it would be A, B minus. So I'm converting this into postfix form. So A, B minus, and then D, E division. Then there is a multiplication here. So I will write multiplication like this. Next is, so this part, the one which was inside the bracket, that is done. After the division, you can see there is another bracket. So we will write it, follow the left to right associativity. So first we will write FG followed by a multiplication, then H followed by multiplication, and then finally we have a division here. So after this statement we will be attaching the division sign. Let's check the answer, and yes, the answer is correct. So this was using the simple method. Let's take the second question and we will be solving this using the stack method. So in the exam, if nothing has been mentioned, then you can solve it using any method, simple method also and stack method also. But if it has been specifically mentioned to use a stack method or not to use a stack method, then you have to stick to that. So now we will be doing it using the stack method. So we will divide our screen into three parts, that is scanned symbol, stack and postfix expression. So we start with, first we enclose the entire expression within a pair of round brackets, and now we start from the left side, one symbol at a time. So this is a bracket, push the bracket onto the stack. You are already familiar with the rules for um, converting infix into postfix expression. So we will be following those rules. Second is another bracket. So again push that onto the stack. Then you have A, which is an operand. So operand will be appended at the end of the postfix expression. Then we have an operator plus. So this operator will be simply pushed on to the top of the stack. Then we have B. So B will be appended to the postfix expression. Then we have exponentiation. Now we will be checking, is the precedence of this exponentiation greater than that of this or less? So the precedence of exponentiation is higher than that of plus. So simply it will be pushed onto the stack. Next is D. So D will be simply appended to the postfix expression. Then we have the closing bracket, the very first closing bracket. So when you encounter a right bracket, you have to pop all the elements from the stack till the first left bracket is encountered. So that means we will be popping this exponentiation and plus sign, and we would be appending these two in the order in which they are popped. That is, first we are popping exponentiation, so that will be appended, then the plus sign. And finally our stack would be like this, because these elements have been already popped, and we will be popping the left bracket also, but that won't be mentioned anywhere. Okay, so now I'm going to just, because I don't have space here, I'm going to remove all this. Only the statement still here. So next is a division sign. So simply it will be pushed onto the stack, and this is my expression. Then again a left bracket. So again the left bracket will be pushed, and then we have E. So A, B, D, and we have E over here. Then a minus sign. So we will be having A, B, D plus E followed by a minus, sorry, I'm very sorry, no minus sign. It will simply be pushed onto the stack. Then we have F. So A, B, D, E, F over here, and then a closing bracket again. So we will be popping elements up to the first left bracket. So only element to be popped is this minus sign, which will be popped and appended to the end of F. Then we have a plus sign. Now you can see there is a plus sign over here. Now this is the plus sign and this is the division sign. So we have a plus sign and a division sign. So whose priority is greater? Obviously the priority of division is greater. So in this case we will be first popping out division from the stack, and appending it to the postfix expression, and we will simply push the plus sign onto the stack. So when we are encountering any operator with precedence equal or lower than that of the top of the stack, we are going to simply pop the operator from the top of the stack, append it to the postfix expression, and push this lower precedence operator to the top of the stack. Next is G. So this is G. I'm going to delete these. After G, we have a closing bracket, the outer closing bracket, and only plus sign is left. So that plus sign will be popped. It will be appended to the top of the stack. So this is our postfix expression, and this is using the stack method. Next is we can solve these questions also one by one. So I'm going to first take up question number 4. Write the equivalent infix expression for this. So I'm going to explain this in two ways. Firstly, figuring out the infix expression. So you can see we have 10 first of all. So we will again divide the screen into three parts. Scanned symbol, stack, and finally we will be having the infix expression. So we have 10 first of all. So we will be taking up 10 and it will be simply pushed to the stack. Then we have 3, it will also be pushed to the stack. Then we have multiplication. So now what will happen? These two will be written in this way. 10 multiplied by 3. So we will be popping them in this order A and B. So it will be A multiplication B. Then we have 7. So 7 will be, now because we have already popped them out, now we have 7. Then you have 1. So 7 comma 1, and then you have a minus sign. So again pop them, and because a minus sign is there, so it would be 7 minus 1. So 10 plus 3 is already there. Sorry, 10 into 3 is already there. We are going to write 7 minus 1 like this. Then next you have a multiplication. So now you can see that the multiplication is here. Now here what actually happens is whatever is 10 into 3, push it back to the stack. And after 10 into 3, whatever is there on the stack, leave it like that. And whatever is the value, it will be again pushed back to the stack. So I'm just going to write it 10 into 3 comma, we had popped up 7 and 1, so 7 minus 1 will be pushed to the stack. Now we are getting this multiplication sign, so both these will be picked up. So this is A and this is B, and followed by a multiplication sign. So now my expression is like this. 10 into 3 multiplied by 7 minus 1. So this was multiplication. Then we have 23. So 23 will be simply pushed to the stack like this. Then we have a plus. So this whole is A and this is B. So it would be 10 into 3 into 7 minus 1 plus 23. So this is the postfix expression. Let us check the answer. 7 minus 1 plus 23, and here 7 minus 1 will be in bracket because it has evaluated first. So that is why it has to be in the bracket. But in the exam you won't get questions in this form. It would be in the form of evaluation of operators. So we will solve that. So first we have 10, push it to the stack, then we have 3, 10 comma 3, then we have multiplication, pop 10 and 3, so 10 will be popped, it will be 10 multiplied by 3 and it has to be popped in this way, 10 will be A and 3 will be B. So the result is 30, push this 30 back to the stack. Next is 7, so push it to the stack, then 1, push it to the stack, then a minus is there. So leaving 30, we will pick out 7 and 1. So 7 will be A minus 1, that is B. So it will be 6, push it to the stack. So this is pushed to the stack. Then multiplication. Again now pop 30 multiplied by 6, which is B. So it will be 180, push it to the stack. So we have 180 here. And then finally, you have 23. So 180 comma 23. Then we have a plus. So 180 plus 23. It should be 203. So this is the answer. So let's check. Okay, we don't have the answer written in that way. That's why we are getting it in this way. So that's all in today's class. In the next class, we will again come back with a few more questions.